What's up guys, my name's Captain Dave and welcome back to Mass Effect 2, where last time we left off we pulled off an Ocean's 11 style heist with Kasumi Goto to get back her ex-partners, or her late deceased partner, this grey box which basically stored all of his memories, which the two of them stored together, along with some quite sensitive data that could implicate a lot of people, including the Alliance. Given the decision, we decided to let her keep it. It's entirely her decision. It was her partner's grey box, and if there's information on there that could destroy the Alliance, well, that's what the Alliance get for doing dodgy things in the first place. Hey, you do stuff, it comes back to haunt you. But anyway, that is that. Kasumi is now 100% focused on the mission at hand and has a nice little keepsake of her old boyfriend. But as for now, as always, once we do sort of a loyalty mission or we've travelled off to a new system, it is time to start searching planets for minerals, side missions, and just general goodies that old Shepard can go get his hands onto. So I'm going to go scan this planet, which apparently is poor for everything, which is a bit bad because it means we're going to be searching this massive planet for ages and probably turn up pretty much nothing. So I'm going to go around and search all this. So luckily we've only got the one system, so it shouldn't hopefully take too long. So anyway, unless anything interesting happens on the way, I'll see you guys in a sec. Okie dokie, I finished looking around the system of Boltzmann. Sounds like sort of like a politician or a lawyer. Hi, I got Boltzmann on the phone. But I finished looking around the system of Boltzmann, absolutely found nothing other than a few minerals. Nothing better than a moderate planet there at best, so not a whole great load of stuff there, but I suppose that is all DLC area, stuff that's not normally available. As I say, outside the Widow system is not normally available other than for when you download the Kasumi DLC. So, anyway, that is all done. That is the Citadel and Nebula 100% completed. As for now, just thought I'd mention as well, Dr. Kenson down here. I will get to you eventually, but that's a big bit of DLC, and I kind of want to get all the loyalty missions done first. It would be Dr. Kempson is going to be the last thing I do before I acquire the Reaper IFF, which, as I said, was a point of no return, so I can't do that until I've got everything else done that I want to get done before we sort of start kicking stuff off and moving the story on to the end of the game. Which is a shame, because it's a squad mate that I really want, and I wish I could get sooner, but you get them by acquiring the Reaper FF and the Reaper IFF, but if I do that and don't get all these loyalty missions done first, then I'm kind of screwed. So anyway, what we have left, we have Zaid, we have Jacob, and we have Samara, and a whole bunch of side quests. So I think he's been waiting for so long now. I think it's only really fair we go and help Jacob. I know that technically speaking, Zaid's actually been waiting longer, because when we first entered Omega we picked him up and got his loyalty mission then. But Jacob's been... Zaid can wait. It's nothing really too important. Jacob's been waiting ever since, like, before we even picked up people like Talia and Thane and Samara, and we've done most of their loyalty missions. So let's go off and help Jacob. Jacob is over in the Alpha Draconis? The Alpha Draconis system. So let's head on over there and let's sort out Jacob's daddy issues once and for all so we can focus on the mission. Just a little reminder for those who maybe can't remember, because it has been quite some time since Jacob...
detected an anomaly.
Yep, I thought you would. Hell, this planet doesn't even have a name yet.
Registration BW4610034087. Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback.
Launching probe. Scans have found something.
So I guess just for, if anyone wants to read that, feel free to. It's just a little bit about the planet. But just in case, for any of those who can't remember, Jacob got a distress call from his father, who he has thought long missing or presumed dead for over 10 years. So we're going to go and investigate and see what is actually happening. So of course, we've got Jacob, because he's loyal, and we now have a loyal Garrus playing the Kasumi, which is pretty good. Look, they're nearly all loyal. all with their new suits available, which obviously I haven't gotten wearing yet. I like to save that for the last mission. I think it sort of makes them look like a major team. But anyway, for this mission with Jacob, it's not really essential to pick a certain type. I mean, Jacob's biotics and normally whoever the mission is about, missions normally pertain to whatever the character's abilities are. So if it's Jacob's loyalty mission, it might be about biotics and combat. If it's Tally, it's normally something to do with tech, as it was with the Geth, and etc, etc. So Miranda might be quite cool, since how these two have a bit of a backstory and stuff like that. But even though we have just used them in the last mission, I'm going to take Kasumi with me. I figured it might do Kasumi some good, help her with the grieving process. Even though, yeah, she's got Keiji's grey box and all that sort of stuff, it might actually help. I don't really want to... It's kind of a waste of points to put this in incendiary ammo. Just because he's already got incendiary ammo as soon as I put it on myself. So I'm going to save these 5 points and use it in barrier instead. Actually... No, because then I can make him have Inferno. No, I'm going to save it and then use it for barrier, because I've got squad incendiary, so as soon as I click it on, he gets it anyway, so I don't really want to change it up. So the particle beam, yep. The locust, I'm happy with that. But yeah, she's got the grey box, so she's got all her old memories of KG and stuff like that. But, you know, you do seem to have a bit of a passion for Jacob, as you keep telling me. So, you know, he's got daddy issues, he's going to be vulnerable. You can swoop in for the killer, Kasumi, and make Jacob yours.
Run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Well, let's get to stepping and let's get moving. So, first port of call. I think I'm going to stick with the Vindicator for this one. The Vindicator's quite good. And, of course, the Eviscerator shotgun, because I've got to always rock with a shotgun, because the thing is just... thing of pure beauty. It's a destruction machine. So you can use the shotgun and the locust. Yep, I'm very happy with that. Oh no, in saying that, maybe the locust might be better for this mission, actually. Yeah, the locust and the shotgun I'm going to roll with for this one. And what have I got? Pull for you, and I've got Deadly Shadow Strike for you. I'm actually going to lock up Flashbang as your hotkey for now. And then, I tend to use the power wheel more often these days anyway, so... Wow, quite nice. Well, if you're gonna, oh, there's a big rock. If you're gonna crash land anywhere, then this seems like a pretty decent place to crash land. Oh, there's a big ship. I'm guessing that's what the activated beacon VI is.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
That doesn't necessarily sound good. Maybe this planet isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time, 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
The beacon was paused. So neural decay in humans, but yet they paused the distress signal.
Repeat,
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
So basically you're saying the ship crashed and a lot of the crew died.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Oh, I suppose there's only one way to find out. Let's go in there and talk to them for ourselves.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
So I suppose the main question is now, why did he wait 8 years to ask for help?
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay effect.
There's no way he could avoid eating something grown on this planet.
So what you we think he's got neural decay and he just banged his head against everything until eventually something signaled for help? Yeah, that would take 9 years. Well, that definitely doesn't sound good. It looks like someone's helping themselves to a little something, seeing as how they aren't in control of their own body.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out so I can remember, can think straight. They have to hurry.
Well, in saying that though, if that officer seemed like he still had, well, I'm assuming it was an officer, seemed like he still had a lot of his memory and functions, so why is it only affecting some people?
After a crash, you can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
Yeah, bear that in mind, Jacob. Anything happens to me, you do not command the same level of respect as Commander Shepard. Also, you don't have the same hacking abilities as Commander Shepard. Nobody works his way around a PDA like I do. Maybe Kasumi and Tally. Maybe Garrus can too, and possibly Miranda. Hell, I'm few Zaid has hacked a few in his days during Brunt Force. Grunt could probably just tread on it. Samara's been alive for over 1,000 years. Okay, maybe everyone can hack a PDA. But still, do not undermine me, Jacob. Oh, something's going to happen here. There's too much cover around.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Oh well, that is not something you really want to shout at me, because I will destroy you. Let's try out your new flashbang, hey? Oh, I do like the looks of that. Oh, Kasumi! Try and impress Jacob so much you went and got yourself killed. Oh, I'm not nearly close enough to the action. Ooh, okay, maybe a little bit too close. Come on, Kasumi, I could really use some of your help right about now. Kasumi, go kill that one. I see you behind there. Jacob!
Oh, that's neural decay, huh? They just seemed regular old crazy to me.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Something is very wrong, I'm not denying it, but that does not excuse you from taking my kills. You did that in the 3rd episode, when you took that mech down in front of me, and you've been left on the bench for what, 50, 60 episodes because of that, and you just done it again. This is why nobody uses you, Jacob. Yeah.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Well, if your father did this, or at least your father's letting this go on, or hell, maybe he's like one of these. Who knows? But it sounds like you're becoming him.
They attacked because he exiled them. We serve so he'll call the sky. He never sent the call, so they hate him. Hate everything. We just want to go home.
Okie dokie, well you adopt the fetal position there. I'm going to go off and actually find out what's going on. Jacob, Kasumi, don't touch anything. I need you for the collectors, and the last thing I need is you guys babbling on about a leader. And rebels and stuff like that. No mutiny aboard our ship.
Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
I know you're interested in getting answers, Jacob, but these people have been here for like 9 years and have got neural decay. You don't really seem to care that much about them.
They're wearing the same uniform as the ones who attacked us, but they don't look ready for a fight.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
That would make sense. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Well, judging by that audio log we heard earlier, it seems like they made him eat him on purpose. Maybe they liked the dumber sort of survivors.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
Hey, I'm not the one who's got his face. Don't blame me.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing. He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Yeah, I agree, Jacob. Your face is quite cruel.
Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Wow, is that what your father looks like, Jacob? Well, actually, I might stop bad-mouthing you. He seems like a mechanical god.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
Yeah, this is starting to paint a pretty unpleasant picture.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
Okay, okay. Well, it looks like maybe I should stop badmouth. Loki mech, eh? Maybe I should stop badmouthing Jacob, and I should actually start getting a move on, because it looks like something very bad is going on along here.
Who the hell are we?
Maybe it was just for defense.
I don't know, I think Kasumi's starting to reevaluate her thoughts and feelings on Jacob. Run, Kasumi, while you still can. Just sit there and enjoy those memories of KG. Trust me, can't be any worse than this.